CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Back to Levine. On the wing, Levine. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
And the jam by Levine. And here's Young. Inside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball finds Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
But his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Capella. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, it comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And there's the pass to Hunter. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
And he can't hit the second. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And that one's good. Hunter.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ball, the pass to Levine. From outside the arc. And they recover it. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Bogdanovich. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. They get the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Over Young. Vucevic. Great positioning on the putback.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Young Young passes to Capella. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Pass to Levine. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ball no good.
Even when the D is playing off of a mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Collins with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
The touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Williams kicks to Vucevic. Levine for 3. Shoots. Driving in. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He's got 6.
Cutting to the rim with these. I mean, Levine's quick first step and explosiveness, so hard to protect.
Bogdanovich with it. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Ball against Young. Ball, the pass to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
And finished off by Collins.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. He's solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Ball with a wide open look. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
A mid-first round draft pick, Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Young outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And the jam by Levine.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Collins finds Young. Takes it inside. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Collins. Clock is at 3. And it's Vucevic missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 7. Now, here is Young. He's got 6, and the shot goes in. Young's got 8.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Ball gets to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams passes to Vucevic. Fires the 3 and stolen by Bogdanovich.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Ball. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. That one a little long.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the jam by Levine.
Defensively, you can't let a streak shooter get into a groove. Levine's been on fire.
Now Young. 8 points for him. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Levine hits to the hoop. And the jam by Levine.
Good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing Levine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
Bogdanovich looking around. He dishes it to Collins. With the drive. And again, unable to change momentum here. And now here comes Williams leading the break. For 3, Levine. Bogdanovich against Williams. The kick out to Ball. 5 on the clock. And here's Levine. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Williams with the steal. And that'll do it for the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Atlanta had no problems getting going. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had... And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. White. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. The aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
White dishes to Green. Feeds it to Johnson. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For 3, Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that sweet stroke of Sweet Lou. We've watched Williams hit threes in this league since all the way back in 2005.
Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Williams after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Driving the lane. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got 5 now.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
White the pass to Johnson. Right side Bradley. And the pass to Jones. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Jones Jr.
Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Herder passes to Jang. Shoots over Bradley. Jang, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Johnson's got the ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Now here's Williams. The Hawks working the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Gallinari. Trying to get open as Jang makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Green dishes to Jones. Back to Green. Johnson down low. Gallinari on him. Shot clock at 6. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Here's Herder, guarded by Green. Williams against White. Williams kicks to Reddish. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up.
Bulls trail by 5. White looking around. Passes it to Johnson. At the elbow, it's Bradley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's the break. This one for 3 with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Johnson. Upside Jones. And thrown by Jang. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams against Ball. In the corner, it's Jang. Over in the corner, Reddish. There's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substance for your Hawks.
Young against Ball. Dishes to Levine. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
You got to see more of this from Bogdanovich. It's just important that he stay.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Levine for three. Ball, the pass to Vucevic.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Collins, that's a two-pointer, kept alive. Down low, goes back up, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Atlanta. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich against Levine. Young outside. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Ball. Kicks to DeRozan. Now the dish to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And Levine throws it down.
Okay, the incredible handles on display. I see you, Levine. He's so sensational and creative for himself.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The kick out to Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
Levine can't hit. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic and stolen by Hunter. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here is Young. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 14-point game.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Young with the ball. He kicks to Bogdanovich. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bulls trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Trae Young.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game, no matter what the situation was. He was the one to dictate the action.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Bogdanovich against Levine. That one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 14.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Ball from long range. And he's good on the three ball. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Young. From deep. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. On top, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view above beautiful downtown Boston, a city with so much history. Welcome. Hey, Allie.
Jason Tatum. All
right, Allie, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Young. The rebound, Celtics.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Smart against Bogdanovich. The baseline J. Schroeder can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches it. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Pass to Brown. Fires from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Brown's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum with room to shoot. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Young.
2 minutes.
Capella, the pass to Young. It's good.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the inside. Kick out to Brown. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Horford. That one is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And it's Capella with the jam.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Kept alive. The kick to Hunter. There's Young with the 3. Here's Capella. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Tatum against Young. And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And here's Capella. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Off with the layup.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Out to Schroeder for 3. He can't get it to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Brown against Hunter. Horford passes to Tatum. Step back and fire. Brown can't hit. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Schroeder. There's the 3. Horford pulls it in. And for Boston, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. A nice shot by Tatum.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
His first shot attempt. The offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter from outside the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And here's Schroeder outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Young. The rebound, Celtics.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. The Hawks trailing. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Smart for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Smart has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. There's Young with the 3. To the paint. Looking to end the run. He's off on that one. Good D by Cantor.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Collins penetrating. And Collins with the slam.
Trying to establish more and more confidence in his game offensively. John Collins looking cozy.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Richardson. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. Clock at 4. 13 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
John Collins. Assist goes to...
So it's Boston now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Richardson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score this time.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Celtics out.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Here's Smart. Horford left side. Another shot. Outside Tatum. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Here's Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Schroeder.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herder's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Smart passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Driving in. Blocked.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he could come up with those kind of defensive plays.
This for the tie. Ooh, poked away. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Schroeder. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here's Tatum. He's got 7. With the drive.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Outside Gallinari. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. Here we go. One-on-one. And here's Brown for 3. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. That won't go either for Tatum.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Williams. And it's Kanter with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Richardson. And he lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, GA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't. You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Outside Richardson. Here's Kanter. Sinks that one from the post. And the Celtics lead by 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Williams off the drive. And he makes it.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard. Here's Kanter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that.
Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Williams passes to Gallinari. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Richardson. On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Man, sometimes there's dunks and then there's mean dunks. That was a mean dunk.
Outside Gallinari. Outside Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
There's the double with Herder. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Richardson. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. The shot comes out.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment. if you're going to get up on Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hawks ahead, up 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Come on, fans, it's the 4th quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Juan Hernan Gomez. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
This kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Now here's Williams. Inside. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
Boston on D. Williams from long range. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Outside, Brown. To the inside, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Williams against Schroeder. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. Clock at 6. Here's Reddish. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hawks lead by 1. Schroeder with it. Brown with it. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Reddish. Back to Okongwu. Shoots over Horford. Outside for Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Back to Okongwu. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Smart passes to Schroeder. Into the lane. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Herder. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Smart grabs the miss. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And here's Brown for 3. The offensive rebound.
There's no doubt that Schroeder is not the first option, but he's still an option. Great confidence there and a big shot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
With Travis Section, wants a free t-shirt.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Capella with a block.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Now Tatum. from downtown. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Young from long range connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Tatum passes to Schroeder, kicks it out to Smart. Here's Horford, guarded by Capella, takes the 3, and it's Tatum missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Young, Brown with the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. It's Smart on the wing. No good with the triple. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Hauled in by Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Can't cash it in. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Outside Hunter. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of T8.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. Huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 side. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Shooter kicks to Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Pass to Vucevic. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. Pass to Williams. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time.
Dennis Schroeder.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Ball kicks to Levine. Vucevic against Tatum. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
The pass to Brown. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's good for 2.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
And stolen by Horford. Schroeder with the ball. Williams picks him up. Tatum against Ball. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Brown. Schroeder outside, 6 to shoot. To the middle, here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
Tatum.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. For 3, Levine, and stolen by Horford. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Schroeder looking around. Tatum, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tatum's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. Tatum gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. To the inside. And finished off by Horford.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Levine, that's good.
Inside, Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
Ball against Schroeder. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Williams. Now Levine. Vucevic. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 11. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the floor for Boston. On the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's Levine. Just his first attempt. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Levine. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Pass to Tatum. And he drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
For 3, Levine, rebounded by the Celtics. Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Good on the shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bulls trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Levine. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Ball from long range. Again, Levine missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Brown throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the result.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Levine, double team. Will it go? Chicago with a new 14. Three-pointer. And Ball is good for 3. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Richardson.
2 minutes.
No good that time. Nice D from Levine. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 14. The pass to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful play when it comes to explosive dribble moves. Levine makes it happen.
Passes to Richardson. 55 seconds left now here in the second. Bucket is good.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting bare tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Ball from long range. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Williams kicks to Cantor. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Takes the 13-footer. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Boston with a 4. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Out in front at the half is Boston. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you... That's all for now. Say good.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, White is out there with Green. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Bradley. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Now here's Schroeder. Unloads from 9. Back to Tatum. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Feeds it to White. And White slams it in.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
Tatum. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Smart on the wing. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. Horford against Bradley. Horford no luck.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Schroeder. Left side, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Inside, Horford kicks to Smart. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Smart. And that's now 6 points for Horford.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Green finds White. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to White. And there's the pass to Johnson. Schroeder against White. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Boston leading by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Boston ends up going with the new group.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're running. White, good.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Here's Pritchard trying to find Green. He's got it now. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. And then Jones with the jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Richardson's got his second basket of the game. White with it. Williams picks him up. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Richardson. The feed to Cantor. Back to Richardson. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Out to White. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Bradley passes to White. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson. Basket counts. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pritchard passes to Richardson from downtown, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be going.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Schroeder to the paint. Here's Brown, and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Levine wide open, and he hits it to tie the game up. Levine's got 9.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. On the court right now for the Celtics. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
It's stolen by Brown. Schroeder passes to Brown. He takes it in. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Brown inside the line. No good on that one. Nice D from DeRozan. Over Tatum. And it's DeRozan missing. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Smart with the ball. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
LaVine for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lobs it up for Cantor. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. DeRozan passes to Williams, and it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. For 3, LaVine, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Celtics.
One thing that stood out is how much of their scoring has come off the turnovers they caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Dishes it to Brown. Back to Tatum. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
For 3, LaVine. Williams dishes to Vucevic, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pushing it up the floor, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. From deep three-point range. In transition, here come the Bulls. And it's Vucevic missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Bulls trail by 7. Williams passes the ball. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. So they foul intentionally.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his first personal foul.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Schroeder. The dish now to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Schroeder, right side, stolen by Ball. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Here's Ball. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
And we've got...
Hey, Brian, the Chicago...
All right, thanks, Allie. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men, an efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace, to tighten their clamps.
Here's Levine for 3. He buries it from 3.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Up top, Collins. Pass to Young. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Who usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And there's the lob. That's tipped. Outside for Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Capella. And another shot. Capella draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Atlanta has possession. Levine with it. Picked up by Collins. Levine passes to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
Pass to Capella. Young with it. And here's Hunter for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Ball passes to Levine. The 3 is up. Ball against Young. Now Vucevic. Yep, count it. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Young going inside. Ball with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. Levine draws the double. A clear look for Vucevic. Again, the Bulls score.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. To the middle. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. But we'll see how long they can make this last.
Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is what Capella does, man. An active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Woo! Defense defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Young. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball passes to Levine. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Levine against Collins. Shot by Levine, no good. Hunter passes to Capella. Over Williams. Capella can't get it to go. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, that break started by Bogdanovich, the Serbian, with the steal. First pass.
Just 3 on the clock. Capella with a block. Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Oh, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Young after the basket by Chicago. Capella inside, covered by Vucevic. Capella can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Williams. Ball outside. Now here's Levine. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Assisted by...
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
And here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer fires the 3, and again it's Chicago with a 3.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less automatic. He just pushes the shot right up.
Capella finds Young. Drives to the hoop. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way, and defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Hey, puts up a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Collins with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Young. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The anticipation of Capella has a firm understanding. Look at over this putback jam.
2 minutes.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. DeRozan up top. Hunter covering. Vucevic with it. Williams from long range. And that's collected by Trae Young. And it's Collins off the drive. Oh, plenty of contact. contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
In transition, here they come. Levine with a steal. Here's the break. Ball finds Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Ball left side. Fires from deep. DeRozan against Capella. Here's Williams. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Hawks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Hunter on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hunter's got 5 now. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Ball against Young. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Williams. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. A good look from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Here's Levine for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bull.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after 1. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of 1, they were able to... And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's Green. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's White in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Herter. Here's Jang. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
White can't hit. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here's Reddish. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Now here's Green. Outside Jones. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those 2 are ones that stick out the most.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Gallinari, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power.
For the Hawks, Danilo Gallinari.
That's good from Gallinari.
For 2.
Gallinari hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
White against Williams. Pass to Bradley. Outside White. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Second team foul.
Here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for the Hawks, Lou Williams.
And Williams drops them both. Chicago trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Now, here's Williams. Outside Gallinari.
A long and crafty player. Defenders have trouble containing Gallinari on the drive.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich is checked in for Herter. And it's Trae Young in for Williams. White against Young. Now here's White. He's covered closely. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position and you still get beat.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Driving inside. 5 to shoot. Gallinari for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to White. Here's Green. Outside Jones. For the lead. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. This for the tie. They get it back. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bradley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on it, you pay the consequences.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's Gallinari. Bogdanovich from long range. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Gallinari inside. Working on Green. Bogdanovich from long range. Bradley grabs the board. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution
for Chicago. They've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine.
Now here's LaVine. 11 points in the game. For the lead. Here he goes. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Clint Capella out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And that one's good.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Young against Ball. Pass to DeRozan to tie it up. Now here's Levine. The 3-ball. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Jones. Outside for Levine. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gallinari with it. Nice D from Vucevic.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy rain.
And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Jones.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Young against Ball. Outside Levine. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. And too long on the shot. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball left side. Stolen by Young. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Young against Ball. Outside Young. Lets it go from deep.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Danilo Gallinari. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
It is evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Pass to Levine. Tries to snap the cold streak. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Hunter for 3. Capella finds Gallinari. Outside Young. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Gets the look he wants and still no look. Tough night.
Levine. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got rebound number 7 tonight. And a deep 3 from Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Capella.
2 minutes.
And no good. Went close on that one, so he'll shoot 2 now.
I mean, Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact. Not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The deep 3 from Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Hunter passes to Gallinari. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine for 3. Pass to Williams. Now Vucevic. And here is Williams. He's covered by Gallinari. And yep, it's good.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young with the bucket.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Ball finds Levine. On the take. The kick out to Ball from behind the arc. And that's collected by Trae Young. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Back to ball. To the paint. Shoots. Capella with a block.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shoots.
DeRozan for 3. And Young pulls it down. Here's Hunter.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange. Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
There's Young with the 3. He drops it from range.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now Young. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics take it. And now the opening lineup for Boston. I'm in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
There's the pass to Brown. Going inside, and then Brown with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Tatum. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Brown the pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Here's Smart. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Bogdanovich, no luck. Collins against Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The baseline J off the mark. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. The 3. They get it again. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Schroeder. The 3 from Tatum. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Hunter with it. Picked up by Brown. Young outside. Up top, Capella, and taken away by Brown. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Young against Tatum. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And finished off by Brown.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Ball's knocked loose. The Celtics with the lead. Down low. And a dunk by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. He dishes it to Capella. He's off on that one.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lob pass to Capella. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Tatum against Collins. Tatum dishes to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum down low. Defended by Young. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, hit knife inside.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Takes a three. Offensive rebound.
Well, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A three from Bogdanovich. Brown against Hunter. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Driving inside. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time? Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Collins. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Smart passes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he... didn't put a little something extra on that one. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brown dishes to Schroeder. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Pass to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Yes, that goes in.
And some crafty inside play from Young. Finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Horford in the post. Capella's there. Just 2 to shoot. Tatum. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Tatum. Schroeder passes to Smart. Brown against Capella. Takes the turnaround J. Almost, but it rolls out. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Bogdanovich for three, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Shots good from Young.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the inside. And Cantor throws it down.
And this is why Cantor is a fantastic pick-and-roll option. He's big as a screener and a superb roller.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the elite level.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta, trailing by 10. Collins in the post. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Capella missing. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. For three, Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Atlanta again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 8 points and 1. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. Back to Jang, and stolen by Horford. Tatum dishes to Smart. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Williams passes to Gallinari. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. And here they come. Here's Schroeder. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Brown fires. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Gallinari passes to Jang. The shot's good.
You can see the improved upper body strength of Gorgui Zhang that allows him to finish through the contact, gets the free throw line. Nice.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Gallinari against Williams. Fires for three. The shot missing. Celtics leading by 17. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Now Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Atlanta again missing. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Smart deciding where to go with it. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Horford. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Richardson. Oh, good on the triple. Hunter finds Young. To stop the run. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
It's Richardson on the wing. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. It's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Young passes to Capella. Dishes to Hunter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Cantor against Hunter. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cantor. Pass to Pritchard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Collins has got 5 now.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Here's Pritchard. Williams passes to Hernan Gomez. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Boston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the 3 ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
A three from Bogdanovich. It's good from long range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brown outside. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Tatum kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. Young against Schroeder. There's the three. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space dried up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now the pass to Brown. Shoots the three. Here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. Brown finds Schroeder over Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in.
It is Cantor.
Schroeder against Young. Launches it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From deep three-point range. Hunter, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
And here's Young from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Fires the three. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Schroeder outside. Kicks it to Tatum. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins looking around. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 14. Tatum passes to Smart. Young against Schroeder. Inside. Here's Cantor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Hawks' ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And a deep three from Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Brown with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. Welcome, sports fans. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Schroeder finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Ball with it. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum. Good.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Brown. Ball against Smart. Schroeder with it. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
Ball outside. And here is DeRozan. Will it go? Rebound Boston.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Now here's Brown. Horford inside. He's covered by Levine. Yep, that one goes.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Horford against Vucevic. Back to ball. Vucevic finds Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Puts it up from 12. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Horford outside. Now here's Brown. Back to Horford.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to DeRozan. Tatum with a steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Smart. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The three from Ball. Pure from three-point range.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer, rising to the challenge, answering back with a three of his own.
Pass to Tatum. Schroeder against Ball. Outside, Brown. Smart, left side. Levine with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown with the steal. Smart for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Ball. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Tatum inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic, but internationally it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Schroeder finds Brown. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Levine takes the 3. Ball passes to Levine. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Brown with the steal.
When you telegraph a cross-court pass, it usually gets picked off.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. The Bulls with another miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme. It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Knocked loose. Stolen by Schroeder. On the break. Ball with the rebound. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Canner. Here's Richardson. He's covered by Levine. Richardson, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Levine against Richardson. Vucevic, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Hernan Gomez. They get it back. Here's Cantor. Up and in on the layup.
This is one of Cantor's strongest attributes. A superb offensive rebounder due to how active he is.
Now Ball. He's got 5.
Boston foul. Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second.
And here are the Bulls now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Now Vucevic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vucevic has got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Right wing. Now Hernan Gomez. Outside Richardson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And there's a 3-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to White. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
And here's Richardson. Oh, and he hits it at the... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
At the line for the Bulls.
The Celtics with the lead.
You know, Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard. But what I like, his playmaking skills has improved. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Well, the Bulls shooting at a very efficient 67%. White, the pass to Green. Now here's White. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Thinking about White's playmaking here. Smitty, he made a big jump between his rookie and sophomore years.
Doubled his assist numbers, BA. He's passed the eye test with how he's moved the ball. It's an area he still has a lot of room to grow.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Into the lane. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
White with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he lobs it up to the left side wing. Bradley grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jones. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Green missing. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Brown, down low. Out to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Bradley grabs the board. Johnson against Schroeder. Johnson inside. Shoots over Schroeder. Another shot. Blocked.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
First team foul.
And the Celtics shooting about 56% in this one. Schroeder against White. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's White. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And here's Brown for 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 13. On the wing, Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by Levine.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Kanter. Vucevic with a steal. Ball outside. Picked it out of midair. To the middle. The pull-up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Kanter's got his second basket of the game.
You can't sleep on Kanter from this area, showing he's more than capable of drilling the J.
Ball passes to Levine. And no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Kanter. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And in is Kanter. Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Pass to Williams. And on Gomez with it. Here's Pritchard. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. Now Levine. Out to the right wing. Ball passes to Levine. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Here's Ball. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
That's his first personal foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Chicago ball.
Ball with it. Pass to DeRozan. From deep. Back to Vucevic. Horford with a steal. In transition, here they come. Up ahead. Kick out to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. Pass to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Levine. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Smart finds Brown. Shoots over Levine. Brown can't hit.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Levine can't hit. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic swing man. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Here's Levine for 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Outside Tatum. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's stolen by Smart. Vucevic with a steal. They double team Vucevic. Right side, Williams. Pass to DeRozan. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Canner's checked in for Horford.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Vucevic, great positioning on the putback.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Tatum. He takes it in. Pass to Kenner. And that one's long. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. It's DeRozan with a drive. Brown with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Tatum from long range. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And Levine throws it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And Ball's over to help. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Canner. Smart outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Schroeder passes to Kenner. No good from outside. And here are the Bulls now. 11-point game. Levine gets the bucket.
Yes, Levine filling out the defense makes a good decision to pull up.
Now Schroeder. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it may